Mississippi eliminates state income tax. Be sure to smash the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Mississippi eliminates state income tax. Kudos to Mississippi to join Nevada to remove state income tax. Let's jump into this.
Mississippi taking matters into its own hands to put more money in the pockets of residents. The governor signing an historic bill this week to abolish the state's income tax, becoming the 10th state in the nation to eliminate income tax. Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive is the governor of Mississippi, Tate Reeves. Governor, great to have you this weekend. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Maria. It's great to see you, and it's a great day to be an American, and it's a great day to be a Mississippian.
Well, this bill has been in the works for 15 years. Tell us what it will mean for the Mississippi economy.
Well, this is, Maria, this is our one big, beautiful bill in Mississippi. We've been working to cut taxes and moving towards eliminating the income tax, and I was finally able to sign a bill into law this week that over time gets us to accomplish exactly that goal. In Mississippi, we believe government ought to take less so that our people get to keep more of their money.
And when you look at other states that have no income tax, you've seen a huge surge of individuals moving from high tax states to low tax states or no income tax states. Is that what you're expecting?
Well, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you see not only economic growth in those states with no income tax, you also see population growth in those states. And we think we have a beautiful state in Mississippi. We've got a beautiful coastline on the Gulf of America. And I will just tell you that we have seen significant economic growth over the last 5 years. We've seen over $30 billion in new capital investment flowing to our state. And we think by eliminating our income tax, we're going to see not only more income and capital flow into our state, we think we're going to see more people flow into our state. And
I agree with that. We'll jump back into this video, but I agree with that. Hey, let's have state tax. You get taxed to live here. You get taxed on things, and then with hopes that you get a refund at the end of the year on money that you actually earned. Hey, let me hope that I get my my income tax squared away because it's my money anyways. This is a great move on Mississippi.
And so it's an opportunity for us to be more competitive on the national landscape, and we think it's going to work beautifully.
That is just incredible. And I love that you referred to the Gulf of America. I've talked to President Trump about his own tax cut plan. And one question I always ask him is, how are you going to offset? If you're going to cut taxes and eliminate the income tax like you're doing it, where does the revenue come from?
Well, I've talked to the president about his desires to cut taxes as well. And for us in Mississippi, you got to know where we start from. We're going to collect about $7.8 billion in total revenue this year. And our current budget spends just barely over $7 billion. So we have a $750 million annual surplus in the state of Mississippi. And so I believe that if you allow government to keep that $750 million surplus, they will find a way to spend it. But I think it's better for your economy to let individual Mississippians spend more of their money, which will then grow the economy. So the combination of more capital investment in our state, more job creation in our state, more income growth through per capita income growth, which Mississippi is in the third quarter of 2024 was the fourth fastest growing per capita income growth in all of America. We're going to see significant economic output in our state, and that's going to lead to us being able to fund the necessary services in government while also letting our people keep more of their own money.
Well, that is terrific. And like President Trump, it sounds like you're counting on growth, and that growth will create the revenue that I'm referring to. Look, the president is pushing to cut taxes on a national level by downsizing the IRS. He's creating this external revenue service, replacing income tax on U.S. citizens with tariffs on foreign countries. Just this week, the president announced a new round of levies on foreign-made cars. Watch.
We're going to charge countries for doing business in our country and taking our jobs, taking our wealth. taking a lot of things that they've been taking over the years. What we're going to be doing is a 25% tariff on all cars that are not made in the United States.
Governor, auto manufacturing, one of the top sectors in Mississippi.
We're going to jump into auto manufacturing here in a minute, but this is great for the economy in Mississippi because people can hold more of their dollars that they earn and push it back into the economy in which they live. More development, more opportunities, more things for local businesses to grow. This is why you see places like California, Chicago, New York. The infrastructure is predominantly foreign dollars.
With more than 200 auto manufacturers and over 500,000 vehicles produced in the state every year, how are these tariffs going to affect your state?
Well, Maria, there's no shortage of opinions as with respect to President Trump's tariff proposals. But let me tell you what our experience has been in Mississippi over the last couple of months. We've had tremendous success since I've been governor now over 5 years of not only investment from American companies, but also direct foreign investment. What we've seen over the last couple of months is our deal flow and our potential deals in our economic development shop have never been greater. We are seeing potential investments from countries all over the world because they're going to produce more in America. We've seen companies that are headquartered here that maybe are doing manufacturing in other parts of the world that are looking to bring those manufacturing operations back on shore. The fact of the matter is that we have the potential for a manufacturing boom in America, and Mississippi is better positioned than most states because we never gave up on manufacturing. That's what we do in Mississippi. We make stuff, and we make it really, really well. And so these proposed tariffs and what they have meant to our deal flow has been nothing but positive. And I will tell you, I've got a team going overseas literally this weekend. This will be the third trip to a foreign country in the last 3 weeks. There are lots of opportunities out there for governors and for those in states that want to see manufacturing relocate in the United States. And
so I'm going to jump into some of these comments real quick. Jojo Ray says, I live in Washington. They have no income tax, but they hiked property tax, gas tax, car tabs, and every other tax to make up for the income tax. They have a huge deficit due to the idiot libs. This is the definite balance act that you have to play, right? No state income tax, keeping property tax fairly reasonable. Obviously, it's going to appreciate. Homes are going to appreciate because more infrastructure is going to be placed in the economy, whether that's, high-rise condos or new home developments and things like that. So it's going to raise up property tax. But I know that like here in Nevada, property tax has gone up, but not crazy in regards of percentages. Ozzy Greg says, sounds like a great governor. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. It was a great move. Great move. Rob says, so glad I caught the live. Shout out to you, Rob, man. Kudos to you, man, on your new job too. Kudos to you. Rob started the new job 2 weeks in.